Let me see this. Let me ask you some questions then, since I want to figure some things out now.
Come on.
Since everything's all planned and controlled.
Let's figure it out.
Sending out your itineraries to anyone.
Yeah, we'll share the PowerPoint with everybody. We got a PowerPoint.
I don't know damn PowerPoint. Okay, listen.
The PowerPoint is the itinerary.
No. This is the itinerary for. Maybe I'm saying it the wrong thing. Not the itinerary, the plane ticket.
Plane crashes. Oh, was she on that plane?
Was she on this flight right here or that flight right there? We need to know that little information. Anybody need to know for both of you.
Yeah, how would y'all help me if I blew up in the
It's not about finding out.
You notify them to pay us. That's right.
It's about last close of contacts.
Money.
Money from where?
Because the plane blew up.
Send the verification that you.
I will send the flight.
Send the verification.
I will send flight
tickets.
information.
The ticket.
I will send the flight. What was the first thing that came to your mind when I said I'm traveling the world for a year?
Why? Good.
How about you, Grandma? What was the first thing that came to mind when I said I'm traveling the world for a year?
I was thinking what Quran says. Somebody was getting at your ass and tell you you're friendly. You're too friendly.
I'm not
trusting.
It's not about that. It's about other countries and other country people.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't think I'm like super friendly and trusting.
You're too trusting.
Hi, this is future Loren, and I just want to say Betty was a little right, a little bit, just a little bit. So just note that. Just note that. The kidnapping.
But
Hello, today marks 4 days until I set off for my adventure around the world. Yay. Also, I did my hair. These braids were done by me. That's my dad in the background. Say hi, Dad.
What's up?
Anyway, I'm all packed. I kind of already been packed since June, perhaps. End of June, because I moved everything out of my house. Out of my apartment. Sold everything. And packed kind of them. This is all I have packed for my travels. I have this big, huge suitcase that is well over 50 pounds. So I'm not really sure. About that. Hopefully they're gonna charge me extra, but it is what it is. Got this nice Adidas book bag. It's my personal bag. I'm looking at it now and it's looking kind of thick. This does not look like it's gonna fit under the seat. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And I made sure for my bags to get TSA approved locks. I think all the TSA approved locks has like their little symbol on there. I have so many clothes in this big suitcase, but I condensed it with the little space saver bags, the little vacuum seal things. And that's why I was able to fit probably I fit a lot of clothes. I just took the stuff that I thought maybe they wouldn't have in other countries, like it might be too American. That's all I have packed. That's a year's in a few days, because I'm going to Florida for a few days first.
Then I'm up in Chi-Town, or Miami shutting down.
These are the space saver bags I was telling you about. Ooh. This has like all my bathing suits and like bras and underwear. And I think a couple of socks are in here too. My mini little Alexa. And I got a security camera so we don't get robbed, or if we do get robbed, we have video evidence.
This might answer your question. Dwayne Johnson is still alive. He is 49 years old.
Who asked about Dwayne Johnson?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Okay, just you relax, girl.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, well, it's just...
Yo, hey, you better shut up, Alexa. She gets snippy with you like that.
Are you okay?
You ain't hear her snippy snapping? Huh? And you let it go down. Yeah, see, that's how the Terminator come back. That's how the Terminator start killing people. The computers take over all night. I see she don't say shit when I say it. Shut the hell up, Alexa.
And now y'all see why I gotta go. This bag is an anti-theft travel bag. It's anti-slash. So somebody tried to cut the bottom, cut the top, cut the sleeve. They can't get in. It's got water, 2 water holders on the side. Look at that. And it's a lock bag. It comes with this little flash too. This was like $50, but I figured it was worth it because I'm not trying to get robbed. Daddy, you gonna miss me?
Yes, I am, baby.
Oh my God. I might not come back.
What do you mean you might not? Shut the hell up.
I might not come back. You think I'm playing?
All right, baby.
Love you.
Love you too. Be careful. Don't forget to text.
I won't.
Don't
okay.
forget.
I won't forget. Oh my God. Hold on, let me get a little.
This place is très chic.
Say it again.
Très chic.
Classique. And honestly, Gino never lied. The decor was so beautiful. I love the ambiance and really was some of the best sushi I'd had in a long time. And then I had this little wasabi martini thing that, contrary to what I thought, was actually really good. So I really love this place because they were doing a Shakira night and every single one served. They were so amazing. Oh, wait, hold up. Period. Let's see that again.
360 bitch. That's right.
Y'all, I really love this moment for me because sometimes I just, want to be extra as hell, and this is one of those moments, and they enabled and encouraged me, so thank you to these queens.
We really are. Oh wait, don't we ask the third question? I forgot, bitch. I literally was just so in awe. I was just so in awe.
How are you feeling? So once we arrived, it was actually kind of hectic. Like, it was a bunch of people just lined up. Nobody was speaking English. We was hella confused. And then I had to squint because I'm blind to see the sign that said Danny E. Loren. I was like, that's us, Danny E. Loren. Like, please come here. I'm actually thoroughly impressed with this chauffeur because we had hella bags and he fit all of them in his little trunk. I'm ashamed to say we took a L pretty early on in our trip, and by early on I mean as soon as we arrived at the airport. We were trying to get some money, and though we tried to do the smart way at first by going to the ATM, which I think GlobalNet is one bank, they only charge you 19 sols for getting money out, which is equivalent like $4, and then BCP is another bank out here, but they charge 27 sols to get money out. But anyway, we went to the currency conversion desk, and the girl took out $200 US and gave me 647 sols. And typically the conversion is $200 US is 800 sols, 800 plus actually. So 800 plus minus 647, you do the math. I took a L. So we came in, and I don't hate it, and I love the people here. They're so nice. I love our receptionist, really nice. Even the people that live here, so sweet. But coming in, I was like, the guts, we about to have a white bridge, you know what I mean? With letters on it too, the ABCs in the different colors. Anywho, and there's nothing wrong with white fridge, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, different colors on the fridge. It's just that it's not what I paid for, okay? Thank you. So we get here and we get upstairs, and I'm stressed. I'm the type of person, I don't really care what the outside looking like. As long as my inside's looking appropriate, I'm fine. Because I can live. I'll live. As long as, the inside. Because I really need a place, to ground me. We get in this place. First of all, it smells weird. It smells like damp, mildew, whatever. My friend Danny, her bathroom has mold at the top a little bit. I kind of did all my stressing my first night here, and then I was like, well, it is what it is. I just won't sleep under these covers. But honestly, the nicest part of the house is the living room. The bathroom, the bedroom, no. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say it had a washer and dryer here, and it only has a washer, and I'm not even sure how this washer works. I try to make it work, and it's not working. Anyway. One of the first places we tried was Vita Restaurant. It was vegan and gluten-free, and I believe it was fairly priced. I think the most expensive thing on the menu was the equivalent of roughly $15 US. The menu was in Spanish, so we picked random stuff, but everything was delicious and colorful, and we will be going back there again. Next up is Bao. It's a little bit more on the pricier side, not really any vegetarian options. I think the Baos are like equivalent to $250 US each, but it was really, really good.
Yo, steady, I wanna like taste you. Get your lips wet, cause it's time to have a pet.
Next up is Saha. It was like a rooftop, had really good food and really good deals on drinks. I think it was buy two, get one free, so we got 6. Wacopacana was one of my favorite places because it was located on a historical site. It was like these clay pyramids that were built between 200 and 700 AD, and they were used for religious and ceremonial purposes. Also, this was one of our pricier nights because it was Danny's birthday, and I think my favorite meal that we had was the duck risotto, as well as the little scallop shell thing with the parmesan and lemon citrus. She not really one for me when it comes to decor and ambiance. There's something about a dimly lit space that plays on color and shape that I just love, and they did it so well. The food was Asian fusion Peruvian, so it was pretty interesting. I didn't really love it, but I didn't hate it. It was good. Like, this orange chicken here was just not it. It just wasn't. Also, I feel like lateness is taken differently here because we had something at 8, showed up at 8:45, and nobody cared. In fact, it almost was like they expected us to show up late. So if you're anything like me and you wonder about why things are the way they are, you may be questioning, why is there a park named John F. Kennedy in Lima, Peru? Well, I'll tell you why. So basically, U.S. relations with Latin America weren't too well during the Eisenhower administration because they openly supported military dictators in Peru, and the Peruvian people did not like that. And when JFK came into office, he sought to improve those relations, and he did so through what it was called Alliance for Progress, and it was basically a $20 billion plus loan to Latin American countries who would promote democracy, which in turn would inhibit the spread of communism. Overall, the effort supported Peru's economic development and also made it more possible for people to actually own the land that they lived on, which was very important then, just as it is now. Okay, so I am here at Kennedy Park. I will show you guys what that looks like, I guess, in video or whatever, but when I was walking through, I saw this guy, and he was like, hola, buenos dias, you know, early morning here, and we were talking for a while, and he was actually from San Francisco. He said he lived there for like 30 years. He was like, oh, so beautiful, like one of the most beautiful places we ever been. And I was like, okay, well, like, why are you here in Peru? Because he was basically saying like his family's there in San Francisco and everything. I was like, well, why are you here in Peru? And he was like, well, he retired, and he felt like America was work. Like, that's all we do in America. Oh my God, this dog doing his business in the corner of my video. How rude. So he was just saying it's work. And like, there's no time in America like to do anything else. And like, that really hit me in my chest, because that's kind of like the biggest reason why I took this trip around why I started this 1 year around the world trip. Although it was like not the best decision for me to probably graduate and then leave on this trip around the world for a year. But when he had said that, you know, all people do is work and they don't have time for anything else, it made me think I want to live, like, especially with this whole thing with the pandemic, like, I want to live. I want to live my life. I want to explore. I want to do things that like fuel my spirit. So when he had said that, like, all American do is work, it just made me think, like, really do work, because the stipulation, like, for comfortability and being able to live your life, like, without having to rely on work, you have to be wealthy in America. Like, that's the only way you get to make ends meet, or some type of wealth. Like, just, you don't have to be super wealthy, but wealthy enough so that you don't have to work every day like super crazy. And like, it's so expensive in America. Like, it's hella pricey. And I just came from New York. New York is like the priciest of the pricey. And here in Peru, it's just like the cost of living is so low. You can enjoy yourself and live your life and not break the bank. Like, that's honestly, I'll be spending too much here because I got a whole 11 months left. I need to chill. I'm just so happy that right now I'm living my life. And I guess this is like the purpose of this would be my message to you to like just say like in the midst of all that working and trying to get stuff done, don't forget to live. Live, my G. Don't let that stuff weigh you down. I mean, it's easy for me to say I'm out the country. Bye. Yeah, I'm traveling the world, baby. You know, young black and doing it.